Hey everyone, thanks for watching. So we are at the Lumbis Airstrip, Kayan, Hulu, on the island of Borneo. And what you're looking at here is the same flight from this airstrip. It's a 1,063-foot grass strip. And I am using the MSFS2020 Map Enhancement tool. It is available on flightsim.to. And as you can see, you are allowed to choose different maps. Now there is two others, ArcGIS, and I can't now off the top of my head remember the final one. But I did not use the ArcGIS because it had no data for this area at all. And the other one requires a subscription. So what I have here is the Google map, the default Bing map, then I can select the latest Bing, the updated Bing maps, which is in the upper right corner, and then the default Bing map down below in the lower right using the Bijan Four Season Pack. And I'll put the details and the links for this information in my description on the video. The biggest difference I saw right off the bat with the seasons, which I don't normally fly with because sometimes I lose too many frame rates, but right now it seems to be working really good and I'm keeping up with the other three videos. But the biggest difference was taking off at the end of the runway on the Bijan season. The trees were all much shorter at the end of the runway. The others, if you watch again and watch the takeoff itself, you will see that those trees need to be jumped really quickly. I actually used the turbo or the nitrous oxide boost on this Cub crafter, which is one of the reasons why I chose it for this airstrip. But as you can see, I'm flying with live weather, and so the Google map, I flew that one first, and then when I did the Bing latest and the Bing default, within the 20 minutes or so, a storm had actually popped up in one of the valleys, and so we're going to fly through that. The Google map, I would say, gives me the best frame rates, maybe 2 to 3 frames per second more than the Bing maps. The issue is that there is data missing, and if you look closely, you will actually see the word Google faintly stamped on some of the tiles. And so that may be why there's a frame increase, is because it's not loading as much data. The Bing latest showed some nice snow on the ground and on the mountains, which you don't see in the others, so that was kind of a nice feature to pick up with the latest Bing maps. Again, the one with the seasons, that's not freeware. That one you actually have to purchase. I think it was $29 or $25. Again, I'll put the links and the information in the description. But the Bijan Four Season Pack is not a freeware package. That is costware or payware, I should say. But the Map Enhancement tool is freeware, and again, that's on flightsim.to. And this is the latest version. I am also running Sim Update 8 as well, and I have had absolutely no issues with it. I have flown for 2-hour flights and have had no issues. I have flown 10-minute flights with no issues. I have flown hour-long flights with no issues. I have tried, I think, maybe 3 or 4 planes. The Cub Crafter, the DA-62, so this is the latest Sim Update 8. My settings have been unchanged for the last 3 to 4 weeks. I have a video up detailing those settings. I will have a link to it in the description for this video. But with those settings, I have my trees up often on medium or high. And so I get some really, really nice detail. Right now my buildings are on ultra for all these flights. The buildings are on ultra and the trees are on medium. Terrain vector is on high, I believe. So I have a few settings on high, a few on medium. And I get some really, really nice details. Average easily 35 frame rates when I'm up above the trees and the mountains. 32, 33 when I'm taking off. So you might want to check those settings out. I have an RTX 3070 and I'm running a Ryzen series 9 5000 series, and it's a Alienware. Again, the specs are also in the description. So this was a lot of fun trying to fly the same flight 4 times in a row. I have to be honest, I actually flew it 8 times because the first 4 times I was kind of hodgepodging it and the videos didn't really match. So I reflew all 4 flights with the distinct intention of keeping them as close to the same as possible. And so I hope you enjoy this, and thanks for watching.